Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the special edition of FTR Checkers and Records Podcast Champions Edition. Today in the booth, we got A, B, and C League champions. We got C-Fan from C Riggs popping in. Rig is not with us tonight, so we got C-Fan, C League champion, Innotown B League champion, and Billy Holcomb A League champion. Of course, we got the one loose lug nut, the voice of FTR, heading this podcast. We got Big Toe Joe, a.k.a. Lynch, in the booth with us tonight, and then Hardcore Bubba, or now B-Dozer Bubba. First and foremost, FTR would like to extend their gratitude to Van Wickle Auto Parts and Napa for their sponsorship, and then our newest sponsor, Wheels on Wheels Auto Transport. So big thanks to them guys for the season, the support through the season. Welcome Wheels on Wheels Transport to the season, especially for next season. So go ahead, Lucky, take it off, brother.
And I do believe we have, Maddie Designs, Billy?
Yes, we do. We got Designs by Maddie. She's going to be coming on board for next season as well. Yes, sir.
Oh, very nice. So 3 sponsors for FTR League, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I'd like to congratulate all 3 on their championships. Y'all fought hard all season for it. We'll start off with C-Fan tonight a little bit. C-Fan, how did it end up for you? We saw you win the championship, but how did it go at the end?
It went pretty good, man. I enjoyed the whole season. I got very fortunate to win as many races as I did this season. I mean, I definitely had to earn all of them because, you know, the last 5 races of the year, I mean, Tomboy, Big Ben, Sky Pilot, pretty much the whole field, they were bringing everything they had after me. And, man, it was a real pleasure just being able to run with them guys and stuff down there. I know I get to run with a couple of them in A next season. And, yeah, man, I just got to thank Billy and everything for reaching out to me to get me in this league. I really enjoyed being here. I felt like, you know, I wanted to be needed. Well, not needed, but they want me to be here. So it feels good, man. It feels good to be a champ.
So since you mentioned that they were after you guys all the last couple of races, the championship race, man, you had a huge target on your head. In our chats, it seemed like the whole field was determined and bound, and just they wanted to just beat you down. So how did that make you feel going into that last race?
Man, you can't read all that stuff, man. You can't let that get to you or whatever. I don't let the trash talking get to me. I just get to the track and
shut them up on the track, huh?
Yeah, that's the way I roll, man. It's not worth sitting there arguing back and forth with people. I know it's all fun and games, but man, it feels better when you go out there and then they start complaining in the chat saying, "Hey, man, we really poked the bear, didn't we?"
So you went in with something to prove. Not something to prove, because you dominated C League. You were always one of the top favorite guys. You came in and raced up in B League, and I'm pretty sure you won B League race that you came up and ran with us, right?
Yeah, I did. That was a tough.
So I mean, you're a super fast guy, and how do you feel going into A League, man? You're so dominant. You jumped B League and went right up to A League, and I mean, I've seen you practice with these A League guys. They're fast, but you're just as fast. What do you think your competition is going to be like next season?
It's definitely going to be a big step up, I think. I mean, I've raced with a few of them guys already before, and I feel comfortable around them. I know I'm not going to win those 12 races next season, I'll tell you that. I'll be lucky to win, you know, a couple. I'll be happy with that. But I know it's going to be a lot tougher on me, but hey, I'm here, man, and I'm gonna try to do my thing next season.
How you feel about him moving up, Lynch and Billy? You guys are both A-League drivers. What do you think about that level of competition stepping up?
Oh, I love it, man. You know, we're always looking for new talent, and I knew when I brought C-Fan in, I knew he was going to be really, really good, and I think he's going to do well next season, man. I look at him winning some races. I don't know if he'll win 12 races, but like he said. But you know, the
It's hard to
competition
get.
level.
It's hard enough to get one win up there. So
Yeah, I mean the competition level in here, man, is intense. I mean everybody brings it every single week, and should be exciting, man. Look forward to it.
how about you, Joe?
Yeah, man, I agree with Billy, man. I love seeing new competition come in, and I can't wait to rub some paint with C-Fan. He's fast, you know, and he's clean. He's well cleaned and respected driver. I'm agree with Billy. I don't see him getting 12 wins. It's hard up there, man. It really is. The competition level up there, it's hard.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it, though. You know, it makes you fight more, makes you practice more to go get that win and get those good finishes. And we're going to see C-Fan up there a lot, I'm pretty sure. Can't wait.
I'd also like to announce. I'd like to welcome Steve for TTI season as well. He's one of our newest drivers in Team Trailer Trash, whatever TTI. So Trailer Trash Incorporated.
Represent the trailer trash, baby.
So hey, Steve fan. So who was your? There was. I mean, you like you said, you got 12 wins in C League this season. But who do you think offered you the most competition? And don't say the whole field. I want to know who you thought brought the most competition to you and made you fight for that win every week.
Hands down, that was the 21 truck Tomboy for sure.
Okay.
I mean, you guys watched the races. I mean, the last couple of races at Homestead and Michigan there, I was very, very fortunate to win them. He could have easily roughed me up a little bit to get the win, but hey man, he's got my respect, and I got, you know, his respect and everything. We try to race each other's clean, but Tomboy for sure, man, he's a hell of a driver, and he deserves to at least win one of them races. But you know, hey, I'm out there trying to win too, so you know, I'm not going to give anybody the win.
Yeah. Buggy, what you got for C-Fan, buddy?
I was like, congratulations on a great season. He pulled off a lot of wins. It was nice to see him take control of C Group and just kind of dedicate or just kind of run every race the way he wanted, more or less. Unless he had trouble, you knew he pretty well going to win it.
What about you, Lidge?
Congrats to C-Fan on winning the C Championship. Look forward to seeing him in A with us next season. Right around the corner.
Yeah, buddy. Next week, right? We got the duels.
Yeah.
What do you think, C-Fan? You bringing something for the duels? You gonna come in there and stake your claim and represent real hard, or you think you're gonna? I know Daytona's a any given Sunday kind of thing. Any driver on that track could win that track, but what do you think? How are you approaching it?
I've already started working on my car, so you know it's gonna be a journey for me. But I'll be happy with a top 5 finish.
All right, hey, you hear him? He's coming for that top 5, from C to top 5 at A, boys.
All right.
Look, C-Fan, I'm proud of you, buddy. Congratulations on the win. Any rivalries from C League?
Any rivals?
Yeah.
If
the season's over, you can say it, girl.
I wouldn't call it. We had one accident in Atlanta, and it had to be Punk Panda the way he drove Atlanta and stuff. But he drove me clean the rest of the season. But I was really pissed about that race because I felt like I had a very good car there, a truck there to win, and he kind of screwed up the whole field. But you know, it is what it is. It's in the past, so we just keep moving towards the future. So yeah, I don't really have one, man. I mean, I guess when Hellcaller was here racing with us, he was probably my other rival.
Okay. Now you've run with a couple A League guys. Who do you think you're gonna have any rivalries with, or any hard times with up in the A League? Anybody?
Yeah. I'm not gonna have a rival. It's gonna be more like probably gonna be running around a lot. I feel like it's probably gonna be typical Billy and the Eagles, and War. They're not gonna be rivals. They're always up front, and I feel like maybe if I'm lucky enough to be up front, I'm gonna be around them guys. So Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really challenging, and I can't wait.
Good deal. I'm starting that rivalry right now, Lynn. She said you ain't got nothing for him, buddy.
All right. Moving
Go
on
ahead,
to
Lucky.
Mr. B-League Championship. In Town.
What's up?
How you doing?
Too shabby. How about yourself?
All right. Congratulations on the season trophy.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to ask you one question right now.
All right.
If you had any race where you could have changed the outcome and got away with it with no penalties, what race would it have been?
You better answer that right, Town.
Well, I never end up getting any penalties, but
And who would it have been against? You can tell us who would have been against. If
Let
you
it
want
out,
to.
all right. Well, if I could change a race outcome, I would have changed Bristol probably. There's Chicago and Talladega. I got pushed into the pits by someone that was speeding, so I lost those races. But Bristol, I felt like a real car, and then I got wrecked again, and I came out in a fit. Like I was driving like I was on fire. And I know I got into, I guess afterwards I knew, I didn't know at the time, but I got into Bubba, and he was pretty pissed, I guess. It was like 3 days later, Rick told me that, and like I was like, oh shit, like I can't have this. So I apologized to him immediately. I asked to bring him on the team. I was like, we got to do some damage control here quick.
Oh, you went full out apologizing then.
Oh, yeah.
And it saved his season because he wouldn't have been champion.
Oh yeah, because then the next week, I guess they were both ready to kill me that whole race. But I ended up that didn't because I apologized to them and I did it. They didn't wreck me. I ended up winning both stages and that race. So thank God they didn't wreck me then, because that was that was a big turning point in the season.
How do your season go? Do you have ups and downs, or pretty kind of straightforward all the way through? I missed a lot of races, so I didn't keep up where everybody was through all the races. But how'd you run all season?
I felt I was running good pretty much the whole season, but there's definitely some ups and downs. Like the first race, I'm leading with 5 to go. I got 2 teammates behind me, and I get potholed into the pits. So I ended up like 14th in that race. Chicago, I was leading, got hit into the pits, and about 12 that came with Talladega was leading, got hit into the pits. Bristol.
Now,
like
do you think the teams changed the way everybody drove this year?
I definitely think it, at least in B, because my team and JD's team was working together a lot, really working together probably way more than we normally would have.
Yeah.
And both their teams were basically running up front together by doing it, so it was working really well. I don't know if we never had the teams, if we all would have worked that well together, because we were really pushing each other and helping each other out, not really racing hard.
I just know it's like it brought that together, but the other, you didn't give before you may have gave a break to somebody, and now it's kind of, no, you don't get that break. No, I'm not letting you in. I'm going to make you work harder for it, type of thing. So I saw a little bit more of that this year, but
yeah, a little bit. Like we had JD's and my team, we both had like 5 guys in B, so like half the field was us. So like there wasn't really a ton of like aggressive driving towards us all. We were all just being pretty friendly. Like you still have to earn the spot. It wasn't just going to get given to you, but it wasn't going to get really fought that hard. And it kept us all really running pretty good, like because we were all benefiting from it.
And then you're going to change for next season?
I'm not sure if there's much I would change other than the vehicle we're in. Like, still gonna drive it just as hard to keep practicing and keep working on it. To compete. I think it's gonna be a tougher B, and definitely gonna have to keep up on it. I don't think you're gonna be able to show up at all like on Sunday or and throw in a setup and even come close to competing. Unless you're looking for 12th place finishes, you're gonna have to. It's gonna take a lot of work for everybody.
I'll take a 12th place finish out of a field of 24. What is it?
Yeah, it could be a pretty big
I'll take a 12th place finish, no problem.
I'd like to be in that top 12 to 15 too, if there's room for me up there somewhere.
I wasn't even thinking about that number because we were down to like 14 every week in the end. So
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lug.
Go ahead.
I know you said everybody in B League was pretty it was friendly, especially because we had a heavy, Cowboys and Demons field. No rivalries this season, or any besides our little tough Bristol makeout session. Any rivalries throughout the season that may have came and went, or like any potential rivalries going into the next season now that the teams are kind of splitting up a little bit?
yeah, well, with our thing, I think that was the only time we ever had an issue on the track all year.
Yep.
So that was pretty short-lived. I wouldn't call them necessarily rivals, but there's definitely people that I was wanting to beat. Like, I worked so much with JD, I wanted to beat him every week. We were working so hard together, so I still wanted to beat him. And Camaro was tough at the beginning. He ended up missing a bunch of races. I'm not sure what I think was moving. He was definitely not a rival, but kind of like we were teammates. But like again, like a friendly rivalry, teammates, but you want to beat them still.
So was JD your biggest competition, you think, throughout the season, or?
I would say he was most consistent, at least, because we worked so much together. We were already both quick together, so I always knew he was going to be fast. There was different guys throughout the year that there was always someone that wasn't a walker or anything, that's for sure. Like there was Chris was up there, Cripple, Camaro, Dark Knight late in the season, Manry started getting pretty damn fast.
Manry
Fire truck picked it up.
What's that?
Fire truck even picked it up there.
Yeah, fire truck.
Yeah.
There was always someone to deal with. I don't think I was really had any of them as rivals, like in a bad way. We all seem to get along
your
pretty
typical
well.
Sunday rivalry because you're on the track together.
Yeah, obviously you're gonna have a little bit of rivalry because you want to beat the other people. Like we're not here for fun necessarily. Like we are, but I mean,
I do agree with you. I do agree with you that it's the B League. I think in general very improved a lot this season to where anybody had a chance at any point of the season to win a race.
Yeah,
so.
There was anywhere you were on the track, it was tough. I know anytime I was around Big Rig, it was a little scary because I know he likes to mess around, and especially that Kansas when I was in between.
I was going to say, how did that make you feel back there in Kansas, sandwiched between me and the rig?
Honestly, I knew that was coming. I was laughing when it was happening. I even said it in my stream. I'm like, I know these two guys are messing with me right now, and it was fun. I was lots of racing you guys like that for a while too. We raced like half that stage together. Yeah. It was fun. Especially I knew Big Rig would try to do something. He finally did right coming to the line. He dropped down. He let me by him, and then he smoked me in the back left. So, but it was right at the line. But I was having fun, but at any moment it could get doored into the wall. So, it was fun though. I knew it was coming.
What do you got for him, Lynchy?
Dude, Town, man, first of all, congratulations on picking up the championship.
Thanks, Lynch.
When it came off the playoff times, dude, you were on fire, man. You putting in a ton of practice. Dude, you were on the next day after your race practice, and you killed it, man. Congrats. Look forward to see what you do next season. Got a stacked house next season. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be good to watch in the booth, man. And I can't wait to see what you do next season. Man.
Yeah, thanks, man. It'll be interesting. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the toughest division, to be honest with you. At least the most competition throughout. There's going to be nowhere to hide. You're going to be racing for first as hard as you're racing, or for 10th as hard as you're racing for first, I think.
That's been the whole season, man.
What's that?
That's been the whole season. You were fighting and racing for first to 15th, man.
Yeah, I don't see that change, that's for sure. It'll take a lot of work, man. I'm going to have to practice it just as much. I practiced way more in the playoffs than I probably was during the season. Plus, I was running another league, running a cup car, so I was having to split time.
Yeah.
And that league ended, which gave me all week to practice just the trucks. But, right from the get-go, you're going to have to be working hard.
Go ahead, Bubba.
Rig does have a question for you.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you see it too there, Lynch?
Yeah, go ahead, Bubba.
So Lynch wants to know at Inno, what does JD's man bits taste like? Because you guys got pretty close.
Well, we didn't get that close, I'll tell you that. We still got a country, a border between us, so that's good.
Yeah.
And hey man, like I tell you, you get someone that you could work with every day on the track with, and work well with in the races, and it'll help you. You'll be at the front more because you're just someone to help with. You're someone to work with. Like
Yeah.
worth it.
And you want to know why you picked the team you did.
Yep. You're a captain of what was your team there, Inno?
Cowboys,
You know?
Quite familiar, yeah.
So
I picked Chris.
why'd you pick the guys, man?
Well, I picked Chris right off the bat because I already knew him from the Talladega pubs, and we kind of had a bit of probably more than a rivalry. We kind of hated each other, and even before in the Beast last year in the Cup Series in the playoffs, I know he was gunning for me, and I figured the best way to get him on my side is put him on the team, right? So
Yeah, a friend of my enemy is my friend, right?
yeah. And then, like Burntwood, I remember picking him because for comic relief.
That was
keep it
hilarious.
fun.
He was.
Yeah. And then Camaro was I saw Camaro out there. I didn't really race with him much, but I knew he was quick, and I was surprised he was still out there. So I grabbed him, and then, there was a cripple I wanted to pick. I raced with him a bunch before. He won the C championship, so I wanted to have him on the team.
Yep.
Trying to think of.
Bubba was just a feel-good thing, like self-preservation.
Well, there was a little bit of that, but at the same time, I did want to get you on a team. Like I think you're like the only one not on a team.
Yeah, my team collapsed, so
Yeah,
I was running around with Stewie all night in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I wanted to get you at least on a team. Like we weren't able to use your points, but I still wanted you on the team, right? Like to have a team.
There weren't many points to be had.
What can you do? Bunch of cutthroats you were racing against.
Yeah. Love you, buddy.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's that?
So what kind of socks are you wearing, buddy?
I'm not talking about socks tonight. I promised I would not do sock talk.
Bill, you got anything for Inno, brother?
No, just congratulations, Inno, on the B League championship, man. Well deserved. Like Lynch said, man, like you were. I think you got one win in the regular season, but once we hit the playoffs, man, you kind of catapulted, man. You put in the time, you did what you needed to do on the track and practice and work hard, and it showed, man. Like you were there every single week in the playoffs, dude. Like first or second, right there. And I've always said, man, consistency wins championships. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what you put your foot down. You worked hard, and you was able to grab it, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Billy. I congrats you as well, and to see, man. I was proud of that place. I got 6 interviews during the 7 races. I missed the one at Iowa, at Indy. I know if I'm getting interviewed, I'm doing good, right? So, and like those top 3, especially with those bonus points. That's what I was wanting to be in those top 3 all the time. Was those bonus points were huge, like the playoff points. Have they added in?
Oh yeah,
those were huge. Getting those, so like. Definitely paid to be in those top 3. But thanks a lot, Billy. I appreciate it a lot, man. And congrats again to you and the C-Fan as well.
Hey, I got one question for C-Fan real quick, and then that same question's coming to you, and then I'll go over to Billy with the same question. C-Fan, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did you celebrate it all when you won that championship? What did you do, brother? Let the world know how you celebrated.
Man, I jumped up and down for joy. I thought he won a championship, man.
My man. Inno?
Bubba, you already know.
That's why I had to ask this question. You were Dale Earnhardt, my boy.
This is a good one.
What I did to celebrate was, as soon as the race was over, I grabbed the tall boy, I went outside, I shook it up, sprayed it all over, dumped it on my head, stood up on one of my recycle bins like it was a car door, was fucking screaming, choking the beer, dumping it on myself.
That one was on video.
And then I was waiting to get interviewed. I had time, so I went out and did it again.
I didn't know that second part.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
was like, man, I'll shake up another beer. I was soaking wet during that interview.
Oh, Jesus. That's awesome, dude. That's how you win, man.
Yeah, like that meant that much to me. I wanted to remember, like, and celebrate it, like, for sure, and do it just like in a real race, stand on the door and dump a beer on yourself. Like.
Yeah, I know you were online practicing a ton when it came to the playoffs, man. So your hard work definitely played out, man. Good job to you. Congratulations. And I don't think I congratulated C-Fan, so congratulations, C-Fan. So, Billy, same question, brother. Did you celebrate?
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Did Mrs. FDR tell you, she let you have that one?
Bro, I've been working on this for 5 seasons.
Yeah, this is your first championship, right, out of 5 seasons?
It is, man.
Congratulations.
I finished runner-up every time, dude.
Always the bridesmaid till this year, huh?
That's it.
How'd you celebrate?
Oh, I popped open 2 beers, man. Shook them up in the air, and they poured all over me, brother.
Did you do it outside, or did Mr. Yard make you clean that up?
Hell yeah, I done it inside. Hell yeah.
I could have done it inside my house is torn apart, but
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
yeah, that is awesome.
Did she call the crazy home after you done celebrated, or she kind of just said, "Hey, congratulations"?
Nah, she was happy, man.
Good. Good for you, man.
My neighbors all they knew.
So, Billy, why'd you pick your team? Why'd you pick guys on your team, man?
Why'd I pick the guys on my team? Man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I didn't go for team points. What I did is I went with guys who I thought that I could make better.
Okay.
I wanted to give guys confidence, man. I feel like I got good setups. So I figured if I could get these guys some good setups and do some coaching and, get guys to learn how to drive the racetrack. That's one of my biggest quotes, man, is drive the track, not the other drivers.
Yeah.
I preached that to my guys all season. And, I just wanted guys that I could make better, man. That's what it boiled down to me. I didn't care about winning a team championship or anything like that, man. To me, man, FTR is based on making guys better, as a whole.
Yeah.
On the track and off the track. You know what I'm saying? Make friends, be able to laugh, have a good time, man. And that's what I wanted to do is pick guys that I can make better. I told my guys at the beginning of the season, I said, listen, I said, where you at the point right now, where you're at, I promise you will be better at the end of the season. And we've seen a lot of guys get better.
I was just going to say that 100%. I know Luggy was on your team, and I know Luggy improved drastically this season. We're going to stop talking about how much you've helped him and how he started actually learning how to actually build a setup. You'd give him the setup, and he'd make his tweaks, and how much faster he got, how much more comfortable Rick got. Like, you saw guys that struggled last season finishing top 10, running. I mean, Rick got the pole at one of the races in the playoffs. I think in Michigan, Rick had the pole for the on the qualifying that, which is a testament to what the work that you guys all put in together, and making you like you said. Rick jumped on the chat and said facts. You know what I mean? So you definitely. I know you've helped drastic. I mean, you sat there one night with us and told us how the front weight will help the car change or the track bar is. Or I mean, it was a 45-minute schooling basically. So, and it's gone for anybody. I know you've worked with Tone Touch, you worked with Micah, with basically the whole field almost. So you're definitely one of them selfless league leaders that doesn't have to be the winner of every race to feel good about his league. Like you've definitely, and it shows just in the amount of drivers we got. How many drivers we got next season? Do you know off the top of your head?
Right now, I think we have 60 drivers for next season.
Like that's incredible, dude. I mean, I think we started last season with 60 or 62 drivers too. So we were pretty, the league's just constantly growing, and now we've got 3 sponsors, and that's just a testament to the hard work that you put in, and you, JD. I know Lynch is always involved, Heavy's always involved, Eagle's involved. Like, there's a lot of you guys that really make this operation what it is. So, man, I know the whole brothers listening, will agree with me when we say thank you for what you guys do, man. I know Miss FTR puts in a lot and puts up with a lot of bullshit, you know what I mean? So big congrats and thank you to Miss FTR, so for everything she does.
Yes.
Oh yeah, man. It's been it's a testament to all the guys in here, man. I take no credit for what goes on in here, dude. Like it's the talent of racers that we have in here right now, and I am super happy, dude. Like I couldn't be in a place right now as being a league owner, man. I steer. That's all I do, man. I do my best to try to help everybody every time I can. I'm not always going to be, I'm not always going to please everybody all the time. It's just kind of the way things go, man. But, it's, to me, man, this is a one big family. Like, we're all family here. I consider everybody in here family. We're close. We have a good time. And, hope it stays that way. I can't wait to get this new season underway, man. It's going to be awesome.
Now, do you have any rivalries through? Go ahead, Luggy. Go for it.
Anything you changed through the season, or do you think it went pretty good and you saw the growth that you wanted to see, and any setbacks?
No.
Or?
Man, I didn't know. I was a little optimistic at the start of the season just because of normal draft. Because we've tried normal draft, we had a little bit different group, last, season before last, and it just didn't didn't work out. So I was a little worried with the amount of drivers that we had in each group running a normal draft. But shoot, man, with the guys of talent and the guys of respect that we have in here, man, it was an awesome season. I think this season by far was probably the best season that we've ever had, man. I was very happy, man. Very
Congratulations
proud.
on what you've done the short little time that you've done it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we got.
I really appreciate it.
We got Miss FTR in the chat, so I do have a question for her, and she could type it in. Miss FTR, when he won, I know you've sat here through 5 seasons of this and seen him come second place. How'd you feel seeing finally be able to pull this one out and making him mop up that floor? So, Billy, do you have any, while she answers that question, do you guys have any rivalries up in A group? I know, there was some times like you guys had a little, like a lot of rubby racing. So, who are your rivalries, man?
I only have one rival, man. I said it earlier. It's Eagle. Like, but it's not like I'm gonna take him out or anything like that. Me and Eagles, we've been together for a long time, and we're very, very competitive against each other. He wants to smoke me, I want to smoke him, and yeah, I mean it's Eagles. Like it's pretty much always going to be Eagles, man. Like we compete against each other. We're always trying to find that extra 10. That's all we're doing is just chasing 10s. And I was kind of disappointed he didn't really finish out the season because, he's about like me. I feel like me and the Eagles are tit for tat. Like, it can go any other way. You've seen it all season. So, yeah, I'd have to say it's Eagles, man. It's in a good way, though. It's always in a good way.
Miss FTR said she was super proud of you and you put in a ton of time and you're very passionate. So it's cool to have that support, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So now what do you think going on the next season, man? You got a couple guys moved up to league, right?
Yeah, I think let me pull out my list here. Sorry guys, it's just
you're good.
Got a lot. But yeah, I mean we got some guys that's going to be moving up next season, man. I'm looking forward to that. You got C-Fan's going to be moving up. You got Tomboy that's going to be moving up.
That's
you got
another
Gunner.
good pick.
You got Gunner that's going to be moving up this season. We got a new guy that's going to be joining, Benu, Stu. I don't really know a whole lot about him, but Hollywood gave me some good vibes on him, so I think he'll be competitive.
Okay.
B group, we got some guys, man. I'm gonna tell you what, guys. I hate it for you guys in this B group because it's gonna be one hell of a base season. I can tell you by the competition, man. Because
I am all set for a top 25.
like I'm sitting here, like like I'm sitting here looking, man, like at the B group roster right now, and it's, I mean, dude, on any given Sunday, man, any one of these guys is capable of winning a race. So I mean, it's like Enel said, you're not going to be able to hide. It's you're gonna have to be on your A game. You ain't gonna be able to throw no setup in on no damn Sunday and show up to race day and think you're gonna be, Mike Tyson or something, because it ain't gonna happen, because you're gonna have to put the work in with this so much competition, man.
Yeah.
And it's like C group, man. Like we got guys in here, man, that can, I can name a handful of guys right now that's gonna be contending for wins every race. So as far as the group in whole, man, it's stout. Like all three groups is stout this season, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a blast.
Who was your biggest competition this season?
It's it was myself.
Okay.
I put a lot on myself, to make sure I don't make mistakes and throw races away, in which I did, a couple times this season. I'm my worst I'm my biggest enemy, man. Like I put a lot on myself, to be the best that I can be. I try to bring myself out to be the best. That's what I race for, is to be the best. But if I had to say anybody else, it's probably Typical. Typical always brings a hot rod to the track, man. He's always fast, man. Very talented. Very respectful. I mean, a lot of times he'll sit there and ride, man, just ride behind you and make you think you feel like you got something, and then all of a sudden pass you. So, yeah, I think between myself and Typical, man, honestly.
Okay. Mitch, what you got for him, buddy?
Billy, man, first of all, congratulations on the championship. Well deserved.
Thank you, bud.
Man, it's been a fun season. You said these trucks were going to be a lot of fun, and man, they were. You did the same thing Enel and C-Fan did, man. You got on, you put in a ton of practice, a ton of laps, and you did what you had to do to pick up your first championship. I love being in the booth with you, man, every week. Can't wait to see what these guys do. It's going to be a lot of fun, man, for Season 6. Can't wait.
Yeah, man. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I enjoy you up in the booth with me, man. We have a lot of fun when we're up there. We kind of make it a little bit entertaining, but we do a lot as far as the broadcast. We talk a lot about the racers, on the track and all. And man, I tell you what, dude, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till next season. It's gonna be really good, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Man. Lucky, what you got for him?
Well, Billy, speaking of next season, anything going on that any of the viewers or FTR or anything should know about?
Yeah, I do got a big announcement.
Before we drop a huge announcement, I want to just drop this plug real quick. For all the people in FTR land, all the people that are fans, all the people that are on the channel, watch the races on Sundays, there is now FTR merch. So buy merch. teesbymaddie.com. Am I right, Billy?
Yes, that is correct.
Get on there and buy her shit. Support the league.
Yes.
That we do, this league gives out trophies. This league, Maddie decided this season to start designing some T-shirts. They're on that website. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, FTR will have its own little link on there. Get on there and buy some stuff, man. Support the league. Show your love for the league. All right, Billy, go for it. Drop the bomb.
All right, I'm trying to get my dog to be quiet, or he don't start the bar.
She doesn't want you to do it.
He wants to hear it too.
He wants to hear it. Miss FTR, if you can hear me, can you please get him for a few minutes?
Tell us.
Hang on, guys.
Blazing said he needs some 3X merch.
I got a question.
What do you got in your pocket, C-Fan?
I got a question.
Go ahead, Stefan.
With me winning 12 races, is that the most by any driver for one season?
It is.
Yeah, I'm going to have to
That
say,
is
yeah.
a,
Micah was competition last season, but I think you definitely blew that out.
I think before that, Micah won
a lot last year.
8
9
races, maybe 8 or 9.
I think that JD said he either won 8 or 10 at least.
Yeah, JD said he won 8 also.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, JD
Yeah, I
did
think
too,
it was
yeah.
8. So yes, you have the record for most wins in FTR history.
So congratulations, brother. That's a hell of a thing to do.
In my rookie season, yes.
All right, y'all ready?
I am
Yep.
ready.
Let it rip, Chip.
All right. So first and foremost, I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys have made me very, very proud this season, and a very happy league owner. Me and Miss FTR has been talking a little bit, and no, I'm not shutting down the league. So
There's
that's
a
not
there's a
that's
baby
not what it's
FTR
gonna be.
coming.
That'd be
So you know,
big
one of my like my passion is Boston. It always has been. I've always wanted to sit in the booth
You better
and
not.
watch all 3 leagues race. I've never been able to do that ever.
Oh, boy.
And the big announcement is B. Holcomb FTR is officially retired.
No.
He will be next season, but I will run a limited schedule. I'm going to run a couple races next season. I'm going to take this season off because I want to enjoy the booth. I want to, really what I want to do is I want to sit back and look at what we've created. I've never been able to do that, so this is my opportunity. I told her, I said, I want to broadcast. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to get in the booth with Rig and Lug, you know, and Lynch, and just have fun, man. Relax, you know, just kind of see what we've built because I've never been able to do that. So I will be back season after. Yes, I will be returning for the Cup Series. On a few races this season. I will not be there at Talladega. I'll be broadcasting that race. So, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really want to make the announcement till the season was over because I wanted guys, you know, to not leave or anything like that just because I wasn't racing. But, yeah.
Watch it, boys.
So, welcome to
opportunity
the
just
booth,
opened.
Big Rig.
That's okay.
So, Big Rig just announced, you can make that announcement in here. Welcome to the booth, Rig.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tonight. I've been so entertained by you. Luggy, I'm so happy you're sick. Thank you for that. I know normally it gets late. Billy, you dropped a bombshell right here, but I mean, literally, you're walking away. Like, I'm picking C-Fan next. C-Fan, win me a championship. You're my pick along next year. You got this, C-Fan. Oh crap! You know what? I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna be that guy. Camaro, he gonna get top 12. I'm gonna be that guy.
Now, like, I did drop a big boom.
Dude, Billy,
But you got to remember, you'll have to outrun me. So,
Yeah.
that's
damn.
hunting trophies.
Blazing said, since you're not allowed to give out setups now. So,
I've already had some people.
that means
Billy-
you're not allowed to give out
Keys.
Somebody's mic's really bad or something.
Wide open.
FTR champion.
See that? I could see that.
Listen, man, not a soul has picked you. I'm going with Big Toe Joe.
Bubba.
Big Toe Joe is absolutely up the into TTI. They're gonna rock the trailer park off its cinder blocks.
I mean, we got Big Toe, and and like this is crazy, and we got C-Fan. Like, I know teams are dead, but TTI will never die, man. We're always cooking in TTI.
Even when tornadoes rip through Tornado Alley, the trailer parks always last.
Oh my!
Just saying, you could try to flood us out, you could try to blow us over. TTI is sticking around. TTI is coming home with a championship in 2 leagues now, 2 seasons, 2 groups next season.
I'm gonna make a bold pick for next season and be like, this is gonna upset one person up in this booth right now.
Oh boy, here we go.
I saw a certain something click in a driver these past few weeks being on the track with him. Not clean, so that was never an issue. But I saw the passion of getting front and staying in the front. And I mean, we usually heard it on his mic. I think next season, JD is going to be taking that trophy.
That's a good pick.
It is.
That's a good
And-
pick.
You're telling me I gotta take
I'm in the
JD
B
out of that
division. Innell's in there as well. But just from what I saw from JD in the he have a weekly schedule of getting on and practicing. He doesn't have the 7 days, 2 hours a night, put in 200 laps, go to bed. You know, he's there for 2 days a week at most, and he's still running up front. Now he's going to take that, and trucks are kind of a pain in the ass for moving up to cars. He's got a lot more experience up there. I think he's going to be a rocket ship all next season.
I can agree with that because he was trouble when we ran cups. So
Yeah. So
I can't wait to hear Don Vito JD come back.
oh my curses somebody out on week one. I hope this weekend he curses somebody out.
We had to convince him.
Canadian Tire.
We can't hear nothing.
Huh?
Lug nut.
Yeah,
Luggy.
all the mics are all broke up.
Oh,
Not good.
mics are terrible. Oh no.
Is it like on my stream or is it just?
Let me
Luggage?
check stuff.
Sounds pretty clear on mine.
Yeah, sounds pretty clear on mine too.
Maybe it's since Rick got in. Maybe the Did you dump him on your head like Billy in Innelltown?
No, HMS, we don't celebrate 12th place.
The participation beers?
Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you guys on this episode tonight. You guys can finish it out. I'll throw. I hope you guys get some good questions in here, but it was a hell of a good episode.
I
guys.
got questions to do.
That's it. Y'all been talking.
Bring the
I
questions,
would like
boys.
to add.
Bring them questions, boys, out there. I know y'all itching to ask why the hell I'm retiring, but
Well, while we're waiting for some questions, I would like to add, and kind of to your point too, Billy. Like I know you say with your team you want to bring guys in that you can make better, and that like I never really had that same philosophy, like in the same sense, because I didn't feel like I was the one to teach all these guys. You know what I mean? Like especially the B guys. Like all the B guys we had were already pretty fast, and like I picked Exotic because I wanted to help him because I knew he was from Dunlap and I already knew him a bit, and then with Florida and Panda, you know, definitely got some time teaching with those guys. But in the B League, it was like, even though everyone was pretty fast already, we still made each other so much better with wanting to beat each other every week. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we were trying to beat each other more than everyone else. And
Winsky says you're scared, Billy. That's why you're quitting.
who wins?
Yeah.
but
all right.
but
Hey, it ain't Sunday. Hey, it ain't next Wednesday yet.
that's true. But yeah, like we still like, even though it's not like I was teaching these guys, we all got better through each other as a team. And I want to call out my whole team, CFH there, our whole team, because I believe we did end up winning the team championship, didn't we? Billy, do you have
Hey,
one?
sure did.
Yeah,
Yep, sure did.
So yeah, congratulate the whole team there. It was a lot of effort between everyone in all three divisions. I know Rub was stuck up there by himself for a while, especially once Maverick left. But then Typical and Lynch came on board and really helped out that A group. And as a whole team, though, I'm really proud of everyone on our team and the whole league, but especially our team that getting that championship. It was everyone was battling in all three divisions all year. So congrats to the whole CFH team, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
you guys
JD's already
too, but
tapping
Andy-
out to Micah for the championship.
Micah, he's a good
Yeah.
pick. You know, I think a lot of the things what happened with Micah is he just didn't have time with his work, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's going to be a force for next season in B group, man.
He was
I really do.
monstrous in B group when we ran Cup 2 seasons ago.
Yes, sir.
So,
Hey, and,
like we said, Micah had the record for the most wins until C-Fan just came over and decided to be an overachiever and win the whole season.
hey, congrats to you too, Billy, on your team and to JD's team. Billy, you definitely did make those guys better because some of those guys like Fire Truck, didn't really race them too much in the last half of this season. He was there every week.
They poured it on, man.
And Big Ben too. Like in practices, I only got to brace him in practice. He was up front every time. Like, so you definitely proved a good job on your team too. You did a great job this year, and so did JD. He was working with his team a lot, posting setups all the time. So congrats to both you guys, man, for having seasons.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
C-Fan, what were you saying, brother?
Man, I'm kind of like shocked, man. I'm bummed out a little bit. I was looking forward to banging doors of that Ford truck.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You'll get your time, don't worry.
Yeah, like you said, it ain't Wednesday yet, so.
I have a lot of respect for Billy, man. I've raced with him a long time ago. He used to blow my doors off and pub lovers and stuff. So I kind of want a little bit of revenge, and I can't wait till I get that shot.
All right, so now we're claiming a rivalry because Billy's retiring. So C-Fan, you got to return 2 more seasons at least. C-Fan, Big Rig wants to know, what do you honestly think you can do in the league?
Billy's throwing out the curveball there. I mean, top 3 this year, championship maybe.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
All right.
I like it. I like it.
Like the higher you say, the more enemies you make.
Confidence.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna run the damn wheels off this car to try to establish my driving abilities in A-League. I'm gonna try.
So what you're saying, you're going to establish dominance over A-League?
No, I didn't say that.
I'm telling you, I'm feeding rivalries already. Like.
What I'm saying is the A guys are going to know who I am by the end of this year.
I love it. I absolutely love it. War. Go ahead, Lynch. Throw it out there. Or Luggy, one of you guys.
He said, I want to ask Bossman, is he ready to build some race cars with me? Because I'm coming.
Oh, hell yeah. You already know that, Blue. It's already happening, brother. It's already happening. That HMS garage is already, it started halfway through the season, brother. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Luggy, you can ask Handle the question.
Go ahead, Luggy.
More internal role now.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Ask Handle that question.
I can barely see it. Go ahead. I can barely see it.
Big Rig wants to know at Intletown, will you start developing a social life out in the real world now?
Well, like, the world kind of sucks, to be honest with you. So, like, maybe a little bit more. I do got to start going to work again. Like, I was missing work to practice the cars and shit. Like, my house is half torn apart. So I probably should put a little more time in the real world.
Nice.
But, I have a blast on here. I get on here every night because it's fun. Like, there's always a bunch of guys on. We get to race all the time and mess around. And then, so it's tough. Like, I've hung out with my buddies' garages for 30 years. It gets pretty boring doing that.
Yeah.
So. And,
War, I love it, War.
So,
War's calling out C-Fan. A little bit of a social.
10%
all right, so
more,
you're gonna go out 3 days instead of 1 day out of the year.
Yeah, maybe 2. We'll cut for now. And
yeah, we don't want to set the standard too high, right?
Yeah, we don't want to put too much pressure on myself to start this next season here. Commit to 3 days. That's a lot. Like.
I love it. People are calling me out already. I love it.
War says, tell C-Fan I'll see him.
You better bring
that's a loaded question.
Camaro says C-Fan's going down.
You better bring a hot rod because I'm not laughing.
Hey, with Camaro, you gotta reinforce that back bumper of yours because Camaro will destroy it.
Miss FTR did make a statement. I'm sad there won't be a captain's chat next year because I won't have anyone to argue with. Miss FTR, you are more than welcome to join B League or all of them. B League, A League, C League.
Why isn't
captain's chat?
You're asking these
I
questions?
think we went We went over 2.5 months without a word being said in that captain's chat for the end of the season, which was unbelievable, to say the least.
Lynch, you go ahead and big announcement just dropped. Since Mr. FTR is retiring, Miss FTR is officially an honorary TTI member.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. There you go.
Lynch, Riggs got a question for Billy. Hammer it out since blind Luggy over here can't read it.
One blind lug nut.
Billy,
Yes.
who is the most improved drivers in all 3 leagues? Can only pick one.
Can only pick one out of all 3.
All
Out of
3
each
leagues.
league.
Only pick
Out of
one.
Out of
Nope,
each league?
only one.
Yep, out of each league.
Lug nut.
A, B, and C.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lugnut's awake now.
If I had to say C League, right now, I would say Snowden.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because when he came into this league, he knew absolutely nothing about custom setups. And he contended for a lot of races this season. So my hat's off to him. He dug deep. You know, he had some good guys helping him. I'd say Snowden is probably the biggest improver in C group. Oh man. B group, I'm gonna go with Big Rig.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say that too.
You know, Big Rig came to the team. He had no confidence whatsoever. He knew about setups, but I brought him in, polished him a little bit.
Polish that turd right up.
Yes, sir. You know, I want to say fire truck too. I'm gonna say it anyway. Fire truck and Lug Nut is both.
A lot, man.
Those guys, man, they put in a lot of work. Like I said, you know, I knew the talent was there. That's why I picked them. I just needed a little bit of polishing and a little bit of confidence booster, and that's what I tried to bring. So I think all 3 of those guys definitely improved from season start to season end. So yeah, I think those guys. A group, oh god. You know, I don't want it to sound like HMS, but I'm gonna say
I know. I know
Trend
exactly
here.
where
Like Billy's, the teams, everyone on Billy's team, because he's teaching them all, they're all getting so much better.
Yeah.
I think it's tone touch.
I really agree, man. I'm 100% agreeing with you there.
Tone
Tone,
touch became HMS way before we even started teams. He was in there with, you know, Micah was HMS. He needed confidence. I knew that the skill level was there. He just needed to know that he had somebody to back him that you know, the confidence booster. And you know, he really turned it on here the last half of the season, man. Like you could just see his confidence growing, and he puts in a huge amount of work, dude. Like you guys don't realize how much time he puts into this game, and it showed it right here to the very end of the season. And just proud of these guys, man. They really took what I had to offer, and they ran with it.
Yep, man.
Let's look at it.
See if you got any closing remarks, brother. We're gonna wrap it up. We've been rocking this thing for an hour, man.
Yeah, C-Fan, whoever wants to come after me, bring it.
Boy, I love it. I love it. My man, C-Fan, I love you, dude. Welcome to the trailer park.
I'm going to come with my A game, baby.
Congratulations on the season. What about you, Eno? How you want to close this thing out, brother?
I'm kind of bummed. Cripple said he had a question for me, but I don't see him in the chat.
Right. Crippled.
Where?
Look at that.
That guy just could imagine what he was going to ask me. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I can't make it to the
That
TV.
could be. You can't get to the TV.
I just said,
for me at least, I just want to thank Billy, thank the whole league. Everyone's been friendships. It's been a fun race, you guys. I'm really proud to get this championship and 19 championship too with all of you guys. It was a great year, man. I really did this year, man.
Big Rig set up for closet. Billy, what do you got, bro? Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thanks,
My
guys.
man,
Thanks a
Mr.
lot,
Holcomb. I retired. We're not calling it a retire, calling it a furlough.
Always.
What do
gonna
you
be on
got?
the
How do
track.
you want to close this thing out, brother?
Oh man, I just want to say congratulations to C-Fan for winning the championship, Enel for winning the championship, man. All the drivers, man, like I said, the drivers are what make FTR. It's not me, it's not War, it's not Heavy, it's FTR, it's not JD, you know, I'm speaking all that, man. It's not us. It's guys that come in and support our league every single week. And that's who I give thanks to. Big Rig, Lug, Lynch, you know, myself, you know, up here in the broadcast booth, you know, we take, you know, those time out of their day to come and support FTR and bring the audience something to look forward to on each night that we run. And I can't thank those guys enough as well. All the supporters that we have on our Facebook page, all our supporters that we have out in YouTube land, can't thank you guys enough for tuning in every single week and showing us some love. And I hope you guys continue to do that. I hope we can gain more and more and more of an audience. So yeah, and the sponsors, man. Napa coming on board all season. Wheels on Wheels coming on board for next season, and Designs by Maddie for coming on board next season. You know, it's a lot to this, man. You know, everything that I do here, I do out of pocket. Me and Miss FTR pay for everything that goes on here. You know, so having a little bit of sponsor, you know, throw some stuff in here and there, man, it's awesome.
For
Can't
the people that aren't aware, YouTube land, Facebook land, people that aren't aware, FTR absolutely, you know, is one of the dominant leagues on this game. Their champions actually walk away with real life trophies. You're not just a video game. You're not holding on to that trophy for the season and then bringing it back at the beginning of next season. This isn't no fantasy football trophy. This is a real deal trophy. Everyone's, you know. So now FTR, Mr. You know, Billy and Mrs. FTR. So big thanks to them.
Yeah, thank you guys. I like to reward guys with hardware, man. That's the way I look at it. If you're gonna spend your time in our league and put your best foot forward, man, I wanna reward guys for doing that. So awesome job, man. Awesome job by everyone, guys.
Miss FTR says he's my sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I love the add-on. Lug nuts at Daytona or something like that.
Oh, I'm sitting
what
right
you
here
got,
just
brother?
listen to you guys going. I just wanted to congratulate all three on the great season, and looking forward to next season.
I get a trophy, baby.
Yes, you got there.
You all a bunch of wieners.
Thanks to you guys, all the different guys that have been up in the booth all season broadcasting. Every race has been broadcast, and I think there's been a few different times when it wasn't the normal schedule, but like for the broadcasters. But thanks for all you guys do too every week.
Yeah,
Lynch, Billy, Big Rig, Lug Nuts there.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun up there.
It makes it for an interesting race, man. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to sit back instead of watching, you know, my stream at the back of the pack every week. Quiet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's cool to watch the race afterwards. Like it's on TV. I've been at my parents' house and put them on. They've watched the race.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Big Rig, we're wrapping it up. I'm going to bed, so.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. So I did forget.
I'm already asleep, dude.
I did forget something.
Never mind.
I forgot something. Maybe I didn't forget. Maybe hell, maybe I didn't forget.
That's that
I
retirement
will
brain
most
already.
likely have a partner.
Oh, you're
in
coming
a
out of the
group.
closet now?
I will most likely. I'm probably 99%
Love the tone now.
that I will have a partner in the booth with me in a group next season.
Okay.
You guys want to know who that may be?
I don't know. You've already dropped one. Can we handle two?
So it's been in the works, you know, here for a little bit because we both got the same passion. So
Tony freaking Stewart.
he will most likely be in the booth with me next season.
Okay.
Really?
He may be running like a limited schedule like me.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Miss FTR, for supporting my YouTube
I didn't hear who it was.
during the rest.
Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Turn up the Boogie.
All the mics
in
are.
the Helen Keller at 9 o'clock.
I haven't heard anything for the last 20 minutes besides. That's all I've heard. So
Lynch, what you got, brother? We're gonna wrap it up, man. What you got, Lynch?
Tune in this Sunday night. Season 6 kicks off. B group.
where?
Yeah, where?
What? No.
He's that Dave.
They ain't ready for that shit yet. No. My wheel's not here yet. My stand's not here yet. My nerves haven't got back yet.
Oh, man.
Huh, great. Alrighty. On behalf of Checkers or Records, we're going to shut this thing down.
Yes, I thank for their support all season. They, got the board. I'm looking forward to Wheels on Wheels next season to join Bionicle and Teased by Maddie. So thanks, three, for their support. Their Napa for your continued support. You know, she supports her dad. She's league. So thank you for the T-shirts throughout. You know, picking that up. At the end of the season. Great job for you guys, man. Congratulations to all three of you guys on your championship. Lynch, you're my underdog in A-League next season. Nobody wanted to show you no love. I got you, brother. Beat the bottom teams in the Maddie, and you're going to be the top of A-League this year.
He'll have good setups
Yeah.
behind him.
Oh, boy.
I'm looking for so you and Micah better watch out. I'm splitting you guys like a bad couple, man. So boys,
Lugnut, you there?
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Yes.
Take us home. Take us home, buddy.
All right. On behalf of Checkers or Records, one loose lug nut. We be gone.
Right.